Hi everyone, my name's Steve. Welcome back to Phoenix Haven Garage. And today I want to introduce our new project car that I'm going to be working on over the next couple of videos. It is a 2012 BMW Z4 S-Drive 35IS. What does that mean? It means that it has an inline six-cylinder with twin turbos in it. It does about 335 horsepower. It is fun to drive, let me tell you. I used to own an 04 M3. And my wife used to own a 2001 Z3 as well. And I feel this is the perfect blend of both those cars with the great looks, the styling, but the performance that the M3 I used to have is still here in this car. So I wanted to show it outside before we go inside real quick under the other lighting. It's got a pretty good paint job on it. There are a few nicks here and there. It is a driver car. The rims are absolutely trashed. One of the previous owners managed to destroy all four rims, or if I don't know if it was different people over the entire life of the car, but they are all wasted. I'm going to be getting these refurbished. I'm going to go through that process and document that as well. The brakes on the car, after I took delivery, the front brakes immediately started squealing, of course. So I've ordered slot and drilled rotors and pads for fronts and rears. And one of the things we're going to be doing first before we do that is I'm going to be painting the calipers. I'm just going to spray paint them. If you look at the car right now, you can see you only really see the front side of the caliper, a little bit of the top part of it that goes back there. If you of course, we're going to do it right, get them powder coated, but I'm just going to rattle can it before I do the brakes, and then this way I don't have to worry about the rotors getting painted or any of the hardware there, because we're going to be taking it all off and putting on the brand new hardware around the car everywhere. So the car is a hardtop convertible, and I believe if we can get the roof to go, maybe we'll want to do its hat trick. Oh, I think we're in luck. A twin turbo inline six-cylinder Roadster? Yes, please. Oh, it is awesome. We'll be taking it for a drive later on. Having the thing in Sport Plus mode with the traction control off, banging gears on the shifter. It flies. It is great. I believe it is a dual clutch system. So, as I mentioned, we do need to do some work on this. I do have the brakes ordered already. It does have an air code, too, in the computer. I already know what the codes are, but I did buy a new code reader that I want to show off. So hopefully it will have the interface for us to do the rear brakes, because they have the electronic parking brake system on the car here. So I can disengage that hopefully. Yeah, start the car up, of course. Let's get an audio of it here. I think it's got a great sounding exhaust there as well. That is awesome. Please excuse all the lawnmowers. Everyone is mowing their lawn today. So I did originally try to use the Blue Point scanner here. I use this on all the other cars in the fleet in there. It works fine. I worked fine here too, but it just couldn't interface with the BMW section that well to reset the parking brake. Looking at the scanner here, I have the AutoFix 5900. I got it for $100 off Amazon, I think. You can find a link to it in my description off my Amazon affiliates page. And you see here in the middle column that it does a number of things for the different basic functions, special functions, and OBD2 functions. And right here, EBP, replace brake pads, and that's one we're looking for there. This should relieve the tensioner behind the caliper there. That should allow us to relieve the tensioner motor there, and then do the rear brakes on the car. All right, and to access the OBD2 port, it is right here. There's a little panel here. You can pop it open, and there it is. All right, so I got the code scanner working. I had to hit the start button twice on the car for it to interface, and it will bring you up to the menu here. I'm going to select to read the OBD2 codes. You see right below it, the emergency parking brake reset. We'll be using that when we do the brakes. But let's go into the codes here. And now it's going to run a bunch of these APIs here, and it looks like we have a status here. Hit OK. And now we can read the codes that we have. ECU1. We have 3. So it has 3 P0420 codes for the catalytic converter failing on bank 1. That is, again, the front ECU. And if we go back, we can hit the read codes again and go into the second ECU. And the second one is clean. That's because the rear cylinders, 4, 5, and 6, are controlled by their own ECU, and that through no codes. So it looks like I need a catalytic converter, possibly an O2 sensor. We can do a live data read to test the O2 sensor, but I'm pretty sure it is the catalytic converter. So I already have the catalytic converters. I got a 2-for-1 deal on someone taking them off. They were probably going to straight pipe, maybe for the same reason, but I'm not doing that. I'm going to fix the car. We're going to keep it stock. I already have enough cars in my fleet that, you know, they have modified exhaust, let's say. I want to keep this one real. And I'm sure if you're watching, they're going to be watching these videos, that you want to fix your car, remove an air code to get an inspection done. So if you don't know, on the driver's side, bottom wheel well, there is a latch to pull to pop the hood. You can then slide this lever over to the right, and it will actuate the hood release. You pop the hood up, and here is the beautiful inline 6. As you can see under the hood here, the car is spot on clean. It is beautiful. The previous owner did a beautiful job doing a lot of oil leaks and repairs that had happened. A lot of things over here with the oil filter housing were bad, valve covers, he said, and a few other spots were all leaking. They did all that work, and then unfortunately he had to sell the car, and it worked out for us. So the car shall now be known as the Z Girl. That's my wife's car, and we love it. I hope you stick with us for the series of videos we're going to be doing on it. I hope you subscribe to the channel, and please give a thumbs up if you're enjoying it, and take care, everyone.